Regal's Mystery Movie Monday did not disappoint tonight. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Tonight, we are here officially out of Regal's Mystery Movie Monday, and it was The White Bird. Now, before we get into the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to follow on all the social media pages. And without further ado, let's get into it. I will admit, this is kind of the second time that I've recorded this video since the movie ended. I started and then just kind of got at a little bit of a loss for words. This movie, White Bird, is just absolutely incredible. In this movie, you have Helen Mirren really playing a role as a narrator to her grandson, Julian, about really understanding the meaning of being nice, understanding that it's okay to accept people that may be different than you as a friend, and really understanding what it means to make sacrifices. Now, in this movie, we are really getting a story of a girl named Sara, which is Helen Mirren's character when she was a child, really telling the story of France in the 1940s, the struggle with persecution of Jews, and ultimately how she was able to escape with an unlikely source. That source was a kid named Julian who had polio and was kind of paralyzed. He was a little bit immobile, and ultimately he took her in, so did his family, hid her out in the barn, and she was ultimately able to survive. Now, the one buildup of this movie that made it so intriguing was you saw early on how the kids treated Julian because of his disease. He was different. The kids knew it. She was different a little bit because she was, one, Jewish, but two, she liked to draw and kind of create or express that creative ability. And ultimately, it is the tale of her survival in France with the Nazis taking over the city. And really, I don't really know how much more to go into it. I don't want to spoil anything, but I know this movie is based on a book. And I can sit here and say that as we got to the last 30 minutes of this movie, there was not a dry eye in the theater. Even myself, I kind of teared up a little bit. I will admit it, because it's not just a movie about World War II. It is a movie about the ultimate survival and realizing that your world is not the same. And you saw that with Sara. You saw her dad trying to express what was really going on, her mom wanting to shield her from what was going on, but ultimately we see where the story takes us. Now, I had an idea that this was the Mystery Movie Monday, and in the previews, I don't really know what I thought I was going to see, but I am so glad that this was the Mystery Movie Monday, because when this movie officially releases, I will be back in theaters to see it again. If you are a fan of World War II, you are a fan of that personal, heartfelt story, you're going to love this movie. And so ultimately, I really feel that when you're looking at this movie and you're a little bit confused about what the White Bird is, the White Bird in this movie is very symbolic in many ways. It's symbolic in the way that you can escape things and fly away. It's symbolic about the people that are close to you, knowing they're always going to be with you. And ultimately, it's symbolic simply for freedom. And like I said, White Bird is a movie that I feel if you were looking for a movie that you want to go see and just kind of be prepared for a little bit of an emotional side, this is the movie. I'm still a little speechless in many ways because it was just so powerful. And having Sara tell her grandson, Julian, who was named after the person that helped hide her out, was powerful because it made him realize the real struggles in life, but also realize that it's okay to accept those that may be different from you as a friend. Like I mentioned, this gives you the opportunity to see that diversify your friend group. Be nice to people. Be kind to people, because you never know what is going to happen. I don't give many 5 out of 5s, but White Bird is a 5 out of 5. It's powerful. It's emotional. It has a lot of symbolism in it. And it really, really tells the story of what life was like in World War II, in Nazi-occupied areas. And I feel that a lot of people will enjoy this movie. So The White Bird, or White Bird, is a 5 out of 5 for me. Regal's Mystery Movie Monday. This movie does release soon. Once it releases, I highly recommend you go out and see this movie. But make sure to go watch the other reviews that I have out. Make sure to follow me on all the social media pages, and I will talk to you all later.